everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sana, where I share tidbits of my life throughout the week. It'll be kind of like a lot of vlog and book content since I'm really into reading right now. So I hope that you consider subscribing. There will be a lot of content. I also take any type of recommendations down in the comments down below. And let's go ahead and get into the video. Today is currently Monday, and I do have a very heavy week ahead of me when it comes to school related things. I have my midterm for my classes this week, or technically weekend, because it doesn't open until the weekend. But then I also have about 11 other tasks, or actually 12 other tasks and assignments to do throughout the week, and that doesn't include watching lectures. So it is going to be a pretty busy week for me. I'm gonna try to get through it in a way that is as fast as possible, but while I'm retaining the information, since I'm gonna need it for my midterm. This week I will end up posting the McKay's video from when I went shopping at at least what I think is the biggest bookstore in Nashville. Of course, there are other bookstores that I haven't gone to, so at this current time that's the biggest one I've been to, but that will be going up sometime this week. You should see the card up above so that you can click on it and watch it now. And I did also end up reading a lot more of Unravel Me. I am currently, from last time I checked, 90 pages into the book. So I am about 90 pages into the book, and I am currently on chapter 14. I ended up reading about 70 pages last night while I was waiting for my video to finish downloading so that I can upload my weekly vlog. I am going to plan on vlogging me reading the book and also my thoughts on it while I am reading it. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I do hope to finish this book this week, but it really just depends on how long it takes me to do all of my assignments. And then of course I want some time for rest and relaxation, which for me is playing video games with my friends. It has been 4 hours since I started my assignments, and my ambitious, and I do mean ambitious, goal was to be able to get through 4 assignments, which included 2 lectures. In those 4 hours, I watched 1 lecture and did 2 assignments. And I can tell you, I am thoroughly done for today. I will not be doing any more homework because I do not have the mental capacity to do it anymore. I'm just exhausted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play games with my friends while I continue reading Unravel Me, because that has kind of been at the forefront of my mind. And that's all we're gonna do today. Tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I can hopefully wake up earlier and jam pack everything in there, but I cannot anymore today. The package that I was waiting for came in today, and I know you're going to be shocked. Probably not really though, but I did end up receiving it, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guess what it is, because I'm pretty sure you already know. Did you guess it right? I did end up ordering The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I ordered it on Amazon, and it looks like it's in pretty okay-ish condition, to be honest. I don't see any faults with it. The only thing that concerns me is I was gonna go ahead and pick up all 3 books, which was this book, the novella, and the second book. But the second paperback book is a pre-order. Now that really confused me, because I had seen a lot of people already have the second book in paperback format, and so I was like, okay, so if other people already have the paperback that didn't say ARC on it, how is it that I can't find it? I looked on Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and all of them said for the paperback pre-order until November. But it's already out on Kindle and in hardback. So I'm really considering if I should just return this and get the hardback versions. We all know that us book girlies can't have one paperback and then one hardback, because then the spines like don't match up. Can you tell me in the comments down below, is the book out in paperback? Am I just like not finding it on like the main retailers, or is it only the hardcover book that is out? I think that I will be able to wait until November because, as I had said before, my like physical TBR is extensive, so I will have time to, read this one and then wait for the other one to come out in paperback, as I want both of them in paperback. But then I could also always pick up like the novella, which I also heard was good. Some might say even better than like the actual like first book, and that is kind of crazy to me because if the first book is a 5 stars and then the novella is even better. Today is Tuesday, and I wanted to go ahead and give a little update. I was able to finish 2 of my assignments yesterday, also continue reading my book. Unravel Me is the book that I'm reading, and I ended up getting to page 114 in the book. The book is developing. There are some things that are happening. I don't want to spoil anything, but I am enjoying it, and I am kind of liking the fact that Julia is progressing as a character. So there's that, but now I do really need to like buckle down and get to some assignments because I have midterms this week, and then they keep on adding tasks and or assignments that I have to do. So we're gonna go ahead and cut straight to the studying. This week though, I will let you know, it does look like it's going to be mainly like a studying vlog, but I hope you stick around to see all that transpires throughout the week. So here's an update. It's currently like 7 o'clock. It's 7 p.m. And as you can tell, my hair is up. The study session / assignment session was extensive. Like, my brain is actually fried. I ended up finishing 2 of my assignments that are actually due tomorrow. So all of my assignments that are due by Wednesday are already done. And then I also decided to do an additional assignment just to try to get ahead. And then my teacher graded the assignment literally 5 minutes after I turned it in. So I ended up losing 5 points on the assignment because I made a dumb mistake. And at that point, I was literally like, I'm done. That is my sign from Jeebus to be done with this, because the fact that I lost 5 points over a simple mistake was my fault completely. I'm not upset, but that was just kind of like, okay, you're at your limit for the day. You either need a break or you're done for today. So I think I'm just done for today. I am going to play some games with my nieces, play some League of Legends because I hate my life, and then also keep on reading some of Unravel Me as the day goes on. If I do have any noteworthy things to say, I will let you know, and if not, I will see you tomorrow. It has been a productive day so far. Morning, afternoon. I woke up early today, and I actually had to go and help my brother out. His car broke down, and we had to take it to the mechanic. So I was actually up around like 11:30. And then once I got home and we ate food, I immediately jumped on doing homework and was able to finish 2 of my assignments of the 3 I have scheduled so far. It's currently 5:27. I feel like I'm doing pretty good pace-wise. The next assignment that I have to do, it's like 35 or 40 questions. So I'm actually on my way to my parents' restaurant because my sister is going to be starting a business of her own, and we're going to kind of like test it for her. Definitely footage coming of that soon. And so I decided to go ahead and just take my computer so that I could be productive while I'm sitting there waiting. So that's going to be really the plan for today. Once I come back, if I'm able to finish my assignment before I return, then I'm going to be picking up Miss Unravel Me, and then I'm also going to be playing games and just resting and relaxing because tomorrow I have like 4 more assignments to do, and then if I finish those 4 tomorrow, then I will be all set to be able to study for my midterm this upcoming weekend. I do also have a plan though, don't know if it'll work out, of going to a thrift bookstore that's here in Green Hills. I do plan on going to a thrift bookstore that's here in Green Hills. So tell me why I got all of those clips, and I mean all of those clips of my sister making pancakes, which is what she's going to be making her business out of, and I forgot to get a clip and or picture of like what it was actually looking like when she like packaged it all together. We literally finished packaging up the pancakes and devoured them. Like, devoured them. So I flopped. Now we have changed locations. The children, aka my nieces, which have been sleeping over at my house since like 2 days ago, wanted to go to the park since they've been cooped up all day every day, especially this week since I've just been doing straight homework. So we are bringing them to the park and my husband is with them. I'm just gonna stay in the car and continue to do some more homework. I'm halfway through my current assignment. I was able to do half of it while I was at the restaurant, so we're just gonna go ahead and do some car homework, car vlogging, car time lapse. So I just returned home and finished my last assignment. I only missed 2 questions, so we love that for me. As soon as we got home, I saw that there was a package waiting for me, and it's from good old Amazon, and yes, before you ask, it is more books. I did buy more books, and we'll go ahead and unbox them together. I haven't looked inside, but I did open the box because, you know, my hand is still recovering from having the broken pinky. So we're still working on strength, but let's go ahead and unbox it together. So the very first book is Powerful by Lauren Roberts. Come on. As soon as I found out that there was a novella, I had to pick it up. Not only that, I saw that there was 2 versions of this book cover wise. I saw that there's a version that has like the black cover that matches the book itself, which I have down there and I'm not going to dig it out because the stack is huge. There's also this white version, and I really just thought that the white would be a good contrast with the colors in the black books. I don't know. This book is smaller, like height wise, compared to the other book, but it doesn't mind, like I don't mind that if it was done intentionally. Like if it was done for design purposes, then it's perfect. Now when I do mind it is if like a book is shorter because they change publishers, they're using new paper, they're using something different. Would it be publisher or distributor? No, it has to be the publisher. So then I do mind it. It's like if you already knew what the design was before, why would you change it, you know? So the next book that I got is 6 Scorched Roses, and it is a Crowns of Nyaxia novella, and I think this comes either right after or right before the first book. I'm pretty sure it's right after. A lot of people have given The Serpents and the Wings of Night a 5-star review, and I have seen people say that this book is a 6-star read, and I was like, wait, it's a novella. First of all, I don't feel like I rate novellas too highly, to be honest, but the fact that a lot of people have been rating this a 6-star, it made me like really intrigued, and I was like, well, it was only like I think $11 or $8 on Amazon, so I was like, let me just go ahead and snatch it up. Now here's the thing, right? As I had said in one of my previous vlogs, I am usually a hardcover girly, but these hardcover prices are crazy and your girl cannot afford that anymore. But I saw that the novella and also the first book and maybe even the second book have hardcover design on it. And since they have a hardcover design, I was really considering just returning these and getting the hardcover, because when the hardcovers come with the design on it, it kills me. I mean, if you've read the like Elise Kova books, specifically the Married to Magic books, they all have designs on the under jacket. Every single one of them has a design on the hardcover, and I absolutely love it, because when I read a hardcover book, I take the dust jacket off, partly because it kind of like feels weird trying to like hold the book open with the hardcover, but also because I don't want to ruin the hardcover. So I'll take it off. But if you take the hardcover off and it has a design underneath it, I just feels like chef's kiss. It literally just gives like the book another kind of like charm to it. So I'm really considering returning these and getting those because I don't think that there's a big price difference. And from what I see right now, today is June the 5th, and looking at Amazon, the Amazon hardcover cost almost exactly the same thing that the paperback cost. And so I was like, I might need to return it and or exchange it for the hardcover. I would like to know in the comments down below, is that something that sways you from getting a hardcover or a paperback? Now, for the rest of the night, I am going to just play games since I did finish the 3 assignments that I had scheduled for today. I do have 4 assignments that I want to get done for tomorrow, and I don't know how long the lectures will be. GG team. GG. It's over. It's over. The books are 2 different sizes. The books are 2 different sizes. How does a novella come out after the first book and it is bigger than the first book? I don't know if that's an Amazon thing, because I've seen a lot of people on Amazon in the comments say that they were different sizes between this book and the second book. So I think that just made my mind up for me. I think I'm gonna have to return it and get the hardcovers, because there's no way. Like, I literally just spoke about the fact that, you know, if it's like a design perspective, okay, fine, but I'm pretty sure they didn't design this like this. Like, there's no way. Like, look at this, hold on. It's literally like 1 finger length in difference from the side and the top. So yep, these books are gonna have to go back. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry if you're just like, oh, it's just a book. That's just my OCD, my pet peeves. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. My books, like, if they're all in one series, have to match at least as close as possible. Like, I feel like if the books were the same size and just like maybe something on the spine was offline, like, yeah, it would bother me, but it wouldn't be return worthy. Maybe when I go to the bookstore tomorrow, I can find 2 books of this type that are the same size, but right now these are going to be returned. But Powerful is going to stay. And also, let me tell you this, I heard people say that Powerless is better to be read if you read it in tandem with Powerful. I really need to know in the comments down below, because you know I haven't started that book. Right now I'm currently on Unravel Me, because I was really leaning towards reading them in tandem, because they said that it helps the story feel more complete and more whole. Welcome to this unproductive Thursday. And I say unproductive because I did no homework today. As you can tell, the face is beat. And we are going to go to the bookstore and also to return the 2 books that I had said from, I guess, yesterday's clip that I was returning, which was The Serpent and the Wings of Night and 6 Scorched Roses, because of the notable size difference. Like, it bothers me so much that I cannot. So we're gonna stop by Whole Foods to return them, and then I'm going to go today, as promised, to another thrift bookstore. It's called Half Price Book. So the bookstore that we're going to today, it's like in the Green Hill / West Nashville area. It's called Half Price Books. And I'm hoping that I find some pretty good books today. I don't really have like an expectation of what I want to find. We do also have to grab some lunch because, yeah, it is about like 2:30 in the afternoon and I haven't eaten anything since I was doing my makeup. The plan is today, if I don't find like The Serpent and the Wings of Night at the thrift store, which I don't think I will, we might stop by Books A Million, because I think Books A Million is like almost down the street from Half Price Book. So we stopped at Whole Foods Market to do the return of the 2 books. It was really easy to do it after we figured out how to do it. I was not expecting the metal bin to like open as fast as it did, and when I opened it, it scared me. and apparently it made a really loud noise and a lot of people like stopped to look at us, so that was kind of embarrassing. So we are here right now at Starbucks. This is kind of like a little corner that I chose. We wanted to get some like drinks before we started our day. There are people around me, so I am trying to be kind of quiet. There's a lady like right outside who's reading ACOTAR, and I do have the first and I think the second book in the ACOTAR series, but I have not started the series yet, and I think it's just because I'm really intimidated to do so. There's such a huge following for the ACOTAR series, and I don't know if I'm gonna, enjoy the book until I read it. I've heard so much hype about this book series, and if I don't like it, I feel like it's gonna really, really disappoint me because a lot of people hype it up. I know I will start ACOTAR soon because I kind of just want to get it over with, in a sense of like everybody talks about it, and so I'm like, okay, like what's so good about it? And like I said, I only have the first and second book in the series, but I might end up having to like pick some more up if I do end up enjoying the first book. I did also hear a lot of people say that like the first book is kind of like a drag because you're setting up the world and kind of doing the world building, but then once the second book on like starts, that it gets really good. So leave in the comments down below if you have read ACOTAR and if you would recommend it. They have an entire like myth and lore section. It's not huge, right? But I love me some like Hades and Persephone retellings and other Greek mythology retellings. On the second book of The Serpent and the Wings of Night, I'm gonna try to take the cover off because I want to see if it does have like something under the dust jacket. Good morning, all. Happy Friday. It has been an exhausting, and I mean exhausting, week of studying. And I don't know why, because it has been the same amount of homework compared to the other weeks. I think maybe I'm just more exhausted at the fact that I have to take my midterm this week. And I feel like that's just like sapping all of my energy away from the assignments compared to what like energy amount I have throughout the week, if that makes sense. My midterm doesn't open until tomorrow, which is Saturday, and I do plan on taking it on Saturday. I don't know how it's gonna go. Update on the book situation: I did return those 2 books, and I am just waiting for the credit to hit back on my account to order the other books that I was planning on getting. I guess I will do a little bit of a surprise unboxing. There are 3 books that you most likely know that I'm getting, but I did add some additional ones to my cart, so that will be the surprise factor. I am hoping to put it in the vlog this week, but it really just all depends on when the credit actually hits my account. If it's not in the vlog this week, it will definitely be in the vlog next week. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm always open to recommendations in the comments down below. And I am thinking of going through my physical TBR because I'm trying to read only physical books. As you know, right now I'm on book 2 of Unravel Me. I don't think I will be finishing the book this week as I wanted to because of the amount of homework that I've been doing and because of the fact that your girl is a slow reader. Right now I'm on page like 145, which is an update. I just, with all of my assignments, with my nieces being over and just life getting in the way, I haven't really been able to pick up the book, and then I still will have to set time aside to be able to edit this vlog. With me pulling out books from my physical TBR, the reason would be is to make like a summer TBR that I'm wanting to read in these next 3 months, which for me would be like all of June, July, and then August, which is still summer if I'm not wrong. Yes, it's still summer if I'm not wrong. My brain had to think about it. I wanted to try to get to read the first ACOTAR because everybody's raving about it. I also might want to put some of these new books that are in there into my summer TBR, but I really just need to pull out every single book that I have in my physical TBR that I have not read so that I can, decide what books I want to put in my summer 3-month TBR. I know most people are going to be like, 3 months, it takes you that long. Yes, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just a slow reader, and then college, and then life gets in the way. So I might do a video just on like my physical TBR so that we can see exactly how many books I have that I have not read. So, and you know what, I will do a video on how many books I have read, since a lot of people are like, girl, you're always talking about all these books and you've never read any. I have read books, okay, just not a whole lot. Did I do the book girly thing and go and buy like 20,000 books and I hadn't even read like the first one? Yes. Look away. You don't need to comment on it. And am I going to continue doing it? Yes. Do I have approximately like 6 books in my Amazon cart right now that I'm thinking about getting? Yes. Let's go ahead and cut to the studying moment of the day. Finally, all of the assignments for the week are done. They are done. They are over with. So now I just have to take my midterm, which I was just planning on winging it tomorrow because, I'm exhausted. I let it be what it's going to be. But because I am getting back into reading and reading my physical book, my friend for my birthday last year gave me how would I even say it? Is it an embosser? Like, when you take a page of a book and you kind of like crimp it with a design? She gave me one of those. And this is actually my first time using it because I literally like didn't even read books last year because of how busy I was with starting school again. We're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you together. This is what like the little machine looks like. And it has a custom seal. It does have my name on it, and you have the seal right in the middle, right there, and you just slid in the plates into the middle, and then you just put the pages in between and you press down, and it's supposed to like, how would I say it, like emboss the design. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's supposed to like print the design on it. And so they actually had like a little preview on the box of what it's supposed to look like, and I'm gonna show you it. I'm hoping you're able to see it, but it says from the library of Sana and then my last name. And then of course I am cherry blossom obsessed. Okay, I love cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms are my life. They're my thing, even though I've never actually seen one. We're gonna go to Japan at some point to see them. At some point, not right now though. But it has like a cherry blossom branch on the bottom half of it. I love it. And you know what? Actually, the first book that I was planning on embossing is Unravel Me because I have it right here. So let's go ahead and get that little footage. I tried my best. I think because I was holding it with my right hand and I don't have like full, how would I say it, full strength with my right hand yet, because I broke my pinky and my wrist. It was a little bit light, but I can definitely see it. Like, I can see from the library of the actual like name in the middle is a little bit hard to see, but like the cherry blossom branch you can see really well. You can also see from the library of really well. So I'm happy with it. I'm gonna keep experimenting with it on the next book that I read, but I'm glad that I have that little personalization that I can like now put it on my books, and it'll be from the library of. Now of course I'm only gonna do this to the books that I plan on keeping, because if it's books that I'm either gonna like give away or like trade in to McKay's or stores of that matter, I'm not gonna put my name on it. But I'm really loving it. I will definitely be using it, so stay tuned for the next book that gets marked. Also, I just found out that you can actually like remove the stamp and store it inside, so that the actual like stamp and design does not like get damaged. I love that. The day has been proactive. I already finished doing all of my assignments, and now I'm here at Sam's Club because we need to do some grocery shopping. So I'm sitting here currently walking through Sam's Club, and tell me why I found my favorite section, and we all know which one it is. We all know which one it is, and let me show you. Books. They have books, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, honestly, I expected it, but I didn't expect them to have books of this type. Like, they have Iron Flame, Fourth Wing. They have a lot of like the ACOTAR books, or literally all of them. Oh look, and they have a Harry Potter crochet. That's kind of cute. Man, I was thinking about ordering some books online, but I might have to spend a little bit of time over here real quick to see if maybe some of the books that I was going to order are here. Look, they even have like Twisted Love, Twisted Hate, Twisted Lies, Twisted Games. They have all of the Twisteds. They have Icebreakers. You can see it down there. In like the little book section that they have, and they literally, like I said, have all of the ACOTAR books. Like, they have the first one, and it's like $11.88, and then they have the second one, and it's like $12.76. And this book is thick, like $12.76. It's thick, and honestly in pretty good condition. Like, these might be worth a pickup, but I already have the first and the second book in hardcover, so then at the same time it's like, do I want to pick these up, or do I want to just continue picking them up in hardcover? But now we are actually heading home for the night. My nieces are no longer sleeping over, and I have my midterm tomorrow. But am I gonna study? No, I'm just gonna YOLO it. I'm tired. I've been studying all week. Like, it is what it is, and just wish me luck. For the rest of the night, I am going to be like playing games with my friends. We're specifically thinking about starting another like ARC server, because I have the game and I've put like maybe about 40 hours or more into the game and have never finished it. Also a theme in my life, because I have so many games that I haven't finished. I'm kind of just done for the night, and we'll see you tomorrow, either before or after my midterm, and I'm either going to be happy or I'm going to be in tears. At the same time though, I don't think I will be in tears right away, because one of my like exam parts is a practical exam, and that needs to be graded by the teacher, so I'll have to wait anyways. So today is Sunday, and it is currently 4:20 p.m. and I have pulled my hair back because I did take my midterms earlier today. They went pretty well, not the best. I obviously missed some questions, and there's definitely some questions that I missed on the practical exam, but not as bad as I thought that it was going to go. I am tired. I feel discombobulated. This week has been super stressful. I am just going to, for the rest of today, play games and read my book. I am still reading Unravel Me. I don't think I'll finish it this week, but I did get to page 164. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope that, some of the plot twists are coming up, and I hope that everybody has like a great Saturday. Tell me why I thought today was Sunday. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So good early afternoon, everybody. It is about to be 3 p.m. and I just woke up like maybe an hour ago. I stayed up until like 5 a.m. playing games with my friends. Worth it, honestly. After like the stressful midterm I had, I still haven't gotten a grade for it. I'm waiting for him to like grade it and then post the grades. So hopefully I did good on it. This midterm is actually 10% of my entire grade, so it's pretty important. I do currently, I think, already have like probably like a 60 something like secured points in the class. So we're gonna go to the pool. We're going to like a new like splash park where supposedly they have pools, but they also have like water slides for kids, and you know, we're going to be with my nieces. We're now done with being at the pool, which honestly didn't even have a pool. It was like a little kiddie splash park, as you saw from the previous clips. But I was gonna order some books on Amazon, but why not go to Target if it's down the street and see if they have the books that I was gonna order, or a book or two, and then get them price matched to Amazon. So to Target we go. So after we got out of the splash pad, we went to Target, specifically because I was trying to find The Serpent and the Wings of Night and the second book in hardback cover, since Target does do price matching. I found this Selena record, and I am a huge like Selena Quintanilla fan. And then on the end of a bookshelf, I ended up finding Butcher and Blackbird, so I will definitely be picking this up to take it home with me. Hello, good afternoon. I have finally returned home, and I did return to a package waiting for me at the door, and also the books that I got at Target. So we'll go ahead and start with the books that I got at Target, and then we'll do the one that I got on Amazon. The very first book that I got at Target is Butcher and Blackbird. I'm gonna have to remove this sticker. It's annoying that they put it right in the front. But Butcher and Blackbird, it says the viral friends to lovers dark romantic comedy full of murder, chaos, and sizzling chemistry. Every serial killer needs a friend, and every game must have a winner. Look, if you have ever read like the Mindfuck series, I loved, and I mean loved, that series, okay? I think I read it on my Kindle when I had Kindle Unlimited, and I devoured it over the course of 3 days, which as a slow reader is really fast. So when I saw this on TikTok and on different social medias, and people were comparing it to the Mindfuck series, and the second book just came out, I decided to go ahead and pick up the first one, give it a try. If I do like the first one, then I will go ahead and pick up the second one. And I know that this is a trilogy. Yeah, on the very front of the cover, it says the Ruinous Love Trilogy. So if it's a trilogy and I enjoy the first one, then I think I'm going to devour the second one. And if I'm not wrong, they're kind of like, and I could be wrong because I haven't read it, don't come at me, just correct me in the comments down below, but I think that these are kind of like, in a sense, standalone books. They're all in the same interconnected universe, but they're different people that you're following in each book. Because I think the next book is called Leather and Lark. So I'm fine with that. I feel like I have a lot of books that are like specifically series related, and not enough like standalone books that I can just use as a palette cleanser in between a series. Also, quick like story, when we were at Target, I did have them price match the books because it was more expensive at Target compared to Amazon or even Target.com. And while we were waiting for our associate to get her manager so that they could teach her how to do the price match, she was slamming the book on the counter. Well, not slamming, okay, I'm exaggerating, but she was like tapping the book, and then she was like bending it back and forth, and I'm just like, can you not? Like, please don't do that. Even my husband was like, oh, like he looked at her doing it, and then he looked at me, and he was like, she's messing up your book. And I was like, I know. Can we not mess up my book? but she was a sweetheart. I appreciate her for price matching this one and the next one. I did not find The Serpent and the Wings of Night at Target in hardcover. They only had the paperback version, and I want the hardcovers. There was a really big size difference between the paperback of the actual like first book and the novella, and that just, it set me off. So I think I'm gonna have to pre-order the novella in the hardback version. But two, first of all, come on, we love it. The actual front of the book is gorgeous. Ignore my nail polish. It's gorgeous. Also, the fact that they still put that sticker right on the front. Like, who allowed this to happen? Well, not only one, there's two. It says it includes a never before seen bonus chapter. So there's that. But when I went to Books A Million and I actually saw the book in person, and I saw that they have under like the actual design on the book, what is it, the under dust jacket design on the hardcover, sold. Put it in my cart because I love when books do this. I always take the dust jackets off of my books when I read them because I don't want to damage them. I like to keep my books as pristine as I can, and when I saw this, like, I can have a cute little like cover when I'm actually reading, and people can see like not just a plain book but like something on it. I love this. Look at this cover. And then on the back it says, "Love is a sacrifice at the altar of power." Hello? Look at these covers. These are gorgeous. And the first book also has a design on the under jacket on the hardcover. Can somebody tell me in the comments down below what it actually is called? I always call it the under jacket or on the hardcover. But the first book has a design on the hardcover, and the novella in the hardcover version is going to have a design. Adding to cart as we speak. So I ended up buying Magnolia Parks. But why is the front cover damaged? It's damaged. I hate, this is why sometimes I don't want to order from Amazon, because I can't see the books, and we already know that that's gonna bother me. We already know that it's gonna bother me. I got the Magnolia Parks first book. I'm kind of sad. I was really excited about this. If you've seen my previous vlogs, I've talked about this book nonstop, about trying to find the original cover of it, going to like a couple thrift stores to see if I could find it. I did not, so I ended up ordering it online, and now it's damaged. So now that I've returned home and I've shown you like the books that I got, I will be returning the Magnolia Parks book and just getting a replacement of it. It didn't pick up in the camera that well, but it is actually like ripped right where the cover was folded over at the bottom. So it's just kind of sad. But we're gonna be returning that one and exchanging it. Like, I literally put on their return in exchange for the exact same thing. So hopefully they package it better and I actually get it like in good condition. I am gonna do some little Amazon shopping right now because I need to get the first Serpent and the Wings of Night book in hardcover version, and then I was thinking about picking up maybe 1 or 2 more books as well. Like I had said, probably the second book of Magnolia Parks, and then also I was thinking about picking up another first book in a different series. We'll see. I'll let you know. And those books will not make it before, of course, the end of today, since today is Sunday. So they will be in next week's vlog. Keep an eye out for that. And we'll definitely be doing reading vlogs for all of the books that are in that stack back there. That stack has grown over the past 2 weeks. So yeah, and that's not even like my entire physical TBR. Let me know in the comments down below if you do want to see that. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. Thank you so much for stopping by on my channel. Please consider subscribing. Make sure to like, make sure to share, and let me know in the comments down below. Have you read any of the books in that stack? Specifically, Butcher and Blackbird. And we'll see you in next week's vlog.